Happy Friday, YouTube. Welcome back to my trading vlog here. Today we are getting started a little bit earlier because on Fridays I'm going to start doing two broadcasts. This would be four, right? So two broadcasts where I am going to talk about my trading summary for the week, obviously. But I'm also going to do something else because this channel is more than just trading. This channel is also trading is what I do daily, so it's easy to have content about this kind of stuff daily. But I also want to incorporate overall personal finance, which is just a much more there's a lot more to it. It's a much more holistic overview. And one of the things that I'm going to start doing is playing a little bit of a game and broadcasting like bigger picture personal finance, financial freedom kind of things. And you'll be I think you'll enjoy it. So every Friday I'm going to call it like Fun Fridays, right? We'll have some fun on Fridays by playing a game designed to illustrate financial freedom. And first, for today, let's discuss the trading, my trading results. And things fell off a cliff yesterday for me. I remember yesterday specifically saying that I was at risk because if things go against me, it's going to go against me fast. And that's exactly what happened. I was actually in let's just like take a look at, I was actually picked up on all of these currency trades right here. So you can see that I had an order on the 3,075 on the pound, and this this is a 4-hour chart. So at 6 in the morning, somewhere along 6 in the morning, I got picked up, and it was just bouncing around. If I go to a lower time frame, you'll get better detail. I got in, and then it looked like I was gonna go up, and then it fucking fell off a cliff. Pardon my French, but it fell off real fast, like 9 o'clock. I guess that's the U.S. Open. Not really. I don't know what happened. There was some stuff that got leaked out this morning. I feel like it wasn't really obvious and public, but there was just a lot of spiking in the market today, and it was an inside day, just the overall choppy day. I don't think a lot of people didn't have a good day unless you're lucky or very nimble to begin with. And I don't consider myself to be, I don't want to be, because I know what it takes to be flexible. I don't want to be that flexible because it requires a lot more like work, like dedication to the screen time. And like, I don't, that's not the kind of trader I want to be. I want to be more of a long-term swing trader, almost borderline investor, but like somewhere in between swing trading and investing, like a swing vesting. Like that's where I want to be, and that's how I was originally trained. But in the forex market, but in the futures market, there are I feel like it's not as conducive to that, especially with contract rollovers, which I've had some challenges with, and the fact that a lot of these it's just like the margin requirements and the leverage. It's more conducive to day trading than it is swing trading or swing vesting even. But I still believe when I look at the charts, there's like it definitely will work. It's just a matter of me landing my shots, and I keep missing my shots. But I'm seeing them, so it's like I feel like I'm seeing good shots, but I'm scared to pull the trigger, or I pull the trigger too late and like the defense catches up with me. So that's kind of what happened here. Let's see here. So I'm in. So I got picked up, and I was doing well for like at 8 in the morning. So I'm okay. And then it just dropped like crazy, stopped me immediately. And I mean, I had an hour to look at it, but I was also in the middle of class. So I didn't know what to do. So I could have taken the 25 small quarter above the the even 3000. Maybe, I don't know. This does look like a steady downtrend though, right? So I don't know if this is going to hold up or if it's just a pullback. RSI is below 40. I am not sure if I want to continue this. Same thing with the euro, and I was in all of these. So it's like if I pick up all of these at the same time and I'm wrong, I'm going to be wrong times 3 instead of, or I could be right times 3. So like the risk is just that much more increased, and I ended up getting stopped out on all of these, and that sucked. I want to take another shot at the Australian dollar because I still think, overall, big picture wise, this is more of a, if I go to a 240 or even a daily, this is just a, I mean, it's an engulfing candle. It's not, it is, yeah, it's a little scary looking. It is an engulfing candle, but so was this one. No, that wasn't. I don't know. On the daily, we have an engulfing. This might be the start of a downtrend. Maybe. We'll see. I had an order here. Technically, the market is still open. Yeah, it's still technically open for another 15 minutes or so. I just wanted to get on a little earlier today because I do plan on doing another live. Like I said before, that require more time. That one's going to be a lot longer because I'm actually going to be playing a game, a financial freedom game. But here's the thing. The same thing with the gold. I'm in gold right now. I got stopped out in the initial position, which was here, right? I got picked up and then stopped out. That was just my day today. I got in the trade. It looks like it's going to go well. And then it stops me out. It's for every single one of these currencies. I looked at the opening range for the crude oil, and I wanted to take it down. But again, I wasn't. I was a little bit scared. I missed it. I actually did have an order there. But I was a few minutes late to it. It retraced, but I didn't get filled, and I had to take my order away, free up some margin for other stuff. But it would have been a good one. I could have even gotten in lower, and it would have been, I would have gotten at least 1, 2, 3 quarters out of it. I don't know why I keep missing the opening range. It's a little bit discouraging, honestly, because I'm seeing it, but I'm not taking the right shot, Same thing with the natural gas. Opening range was, I believe, right here. Went up. Definitely plenty of room for like a 3-to-1 or even a 4-to-1. It came back. It came back, retraced, and gave me another 2-to-1. Before it actually stopped me out. So I don't know, these opening range breakout trades, they seem to be working. Whenever I take them, they don't work, and whenever I don't take them, they work. It's like that's the kind of discouraging dilemma that I'm facing right now, and it's just like a love-hate kind of relationship with it. And it's just I feel like a lot of the times, at that time of day, I'm holding overnight trades, and it just doesn't make as much sense in terms of risk management because of other things I have going on. I had a bunch of currency trades that I was in, but those all fell off a cliff, took a huge amount of loss there, and then that made me miss the crude oil opening breakout trade because I had all my margin locked up on the currencies, and it was just poor risk management, poor diversification, bad hedging. No hedging whatsoever. It was just a stupid move. I did make up for it, because that was like $200 something in losses that I made up for in the NASDAQ. No, this is the Dow. I did catch a win on the NASDAQ, I think. No, I got stopped out on the NASDAQ as well. Yeah, so bad day. I think all of that I made up for with my with the S&P. I got in on the S&P at the 33.25 textbook quarter trade, and I got out a little early. I got out at like the 43, maybe 43, 47, something, you know, on this candle right here, on this 5-minute candle right here, somewhere between 42 and 46, because I saw that. Look, let's go out to a larger time frame here. Actually, that might be a little too small. Okay, so like nice, you can see here, I want to take profit at the 50, but there's so much resistance here. If I'm just going to put this line like right here. Whoops. Okay. And let's make this a obvious. Oh my God. Stop freezing. Okay. So this white line, it's been touched, and it seems to be like there's a lid there's a ceiling to this, and it couldn't break above 50. But here's the thing. What I learned today is that whenever you see something like this, the more times it hits, the weaker the wall gets. And so in some ways, I probably should have just left it to try and get to the 50. But you know what? I had such a bad day. This was close enough. This was close enough. I sold myself short, maybe $25, but that's what helped me that's what helped me get lose only $15 as opposed to like almost $200. I'm holding 3 trades overnight, and as the title of the video suggests, I am smoking the hopium, as we like to say. Hope is not a strategy in trading, and and I'm critical of novices who think that buying index funds is the end all be all way to invest in the stock market, and they think they're good. That's not how professionals do it at all. But attempting to be like a professional oftentimes leads to very disappointing emotional roller coasters, like what I'm going through this week. Overall, this week it was like I'm pretty much it's at a break-even week with a little bit of a loss, but I don't know how I can. It's not really a loss because I'm holding. You can see that there's blue dots here. I'm holding 3 positions. I took profit a little early, not gonna lie. Like, this looks like I could have held it on and held it more for the 50. But if it breaks above 50, I'm gonna push it up until all-time highs, which is above even this 33.75. So I'm definitely interested in taking it, but not yet. The market's about to close soon. I don't know that it's gonna hit 50 in the next 9 minutes, but we'll see. So I'm okay with the fact that I took a little bit of profit. I just needed a win. Just like emotionally, sometimes you just need to put some money in your pocket, even if it is a little bit earlier than you usually like to. And even if it is selling yourself short a little bit, it's just like mentally, I just needed the win because I took so many losses. So it was over the weekend, I have this Dow position that I'm in, since this quarter here. I like that I took the tweezer effect. So you see 2. This is like the John Wick situation right here. You're like fat wick, right? You can even almost call it a tweezer because they're kind of close together. And so I'm like, I definitely want this area. I definitely want to buy in this area because there's pressure pushing it up. Right, and like I had this position open. Even it was chopping up back and forth today, and there were plenty of times that this actually was in the red, right? And then it shot up, and then it broke above the 250 finally, and it even broke above this 325. Which is great. So I moved my stop up to break even. I'm considering I wanted to take another contract here, but I feel like I'm getting into like this risky area by stacking contracts too much, especially because I have other trades open right now. So I purposely didn't even though I wanted to, and I know that that was part of my strategy. My plan is to scale into positions that are working. Um, I saw it, and I'm not gonna beat myself up for missing this because of the other trades that I'm in. If those turn against me, I might end up regretting it, and I might be like, "Oh, I should have just kept my down," but like kept my down position. But there's no real way to know. This is where like you kind of have to get lucky. There is a little bit of a gambling nature to this because you just don't know. Nobody knows what